Back here inside the Wellness and Event Center as Vermont, they defeat NJIT by a score of 65-45. Both teams now 2-2 in America East Conference play for Vermont. They will be heading to Albany this weekend for NJIT. They welcome in UMass Lowell this weekend. But before we get into all of that, we're excited to have head coach Mike Lane here of NJIT. Coach, Mike and Dave Calloway with you, and it's amazing what can happen in just 24 hours. And that first quarter, I'm sure, is a quarter that is something that you hope to forget. But for you, from your standpoint, what did you see outside of the score? What did you see from your team that really set the tone, and what was a struggle for you in the beginning of this game?
Yeah, I think they just came out and punched us in the face. We talked, you can talk about it in the locker room. It's obviously the team who's going to be more hungry, the team who lost or the team who won. And generally, it's the team who lost. And this is what Vermont did last week with UMass Lowell. And, I think that was a big lesson, hopefully, for us, that we got to have that same intensity. I don't think we were complacent, but I just think they came with a much more aggressive tone than we were ready for. And I thought the way the game was called a little bit, not blaming the officials, but it was a much more physical game than yesterday. So all those dead balls that yesterday happened with the travels and the turnovers, it got to be a track meet, and we can't make it a track meet with Vermont.
Forward, can you hear me? This is Dave. Yeah, you can hear me now? Great. So talk about your squad moving forward. You know, you have a young squad, and we've talked about in the past also playing for 40 minutes. Now in this new norm, it's almost like playing for 80 minutes, and then how do you recover after that night? And this is twice now. You've won the first one, and then you come up short in the second one, and now you're going to play another team next weekend in UMass Lowell, who's also split both of their games. Talk about what your preparation is going to be this week with your team.
Yeah, this one was, I felt like we played a good game at New Hampshire in the second game. We were in that game until the end, and we dropped it. Unfortunately, this one, in that first 5-6 minutes, just really got away from us. I'm glad that we really fought. Again, to give up 22 points in the quarter and then end at 65 when we were giving them some points late because we were just kind of working on stuff at that point. It's disappointing because we just didn't come out to play. I think our preparation was fine. I think we knew what they were going to do. We knew they were going to get into transition, but I think they had 13 fast break points, all game, and that's just a huge number for them. And we didn't see the production in the post that we got. We got to play inside out to kind of slow it down, and we just did not get many points off the block today. We had to depend on our guards driving.
Well, Coach, as always, thanks so much for stopping by and answering a few questions. I know you'll be working hard with your team this week, and we look forward to seeing you on Saturday when UMass Lowell comes to town.
Yeah, I enjoy it, guys. Love to talk to you, and this is just another, we got to grow from this. This is a game that our young kids have to learn. You got to come play D1 basketball every day. And the coaching staff's got to do a better job of preparing them, but we'll get there this week.
You certainly will. Coach, thanks so much. That's head coach Mike Lane